planning is a treatment plan for your hospital. And on this video compilation today, we're going to take you through the foundation of your pathway plan so that you can be prepared for the workshop to get the most out of it. All businesses, like all lives, start with a purpose statement. And for many of you, you've experienced the feeling of wandering through life, if you will. Most of us it's in our 20s, but for some people it comes later or earlier, of not really knowing exactly why you're doing what you're doing or what you're supposed to be doing. And for too long, having that feeling, it creates a little bit of demoralization and you lose your sense of purpose. Why am I here? What inspires me? I often get questions from employees about, or from owners in particular, how do we motivate employees? And my answer to that is you don't motivate employees. What you do is you stop demotivating them. And the way that we demotivate people is to be hypocritical, is to not walk our own talk and for our passion not to kind of come out of ourselves and affect everybody else. So as an owner, one of the beautiful things about owning your own veterinary hospital, or any business for that matter, is that you get to write your own script. You get to invite people to hang with you that share your same values. And so what better place to do this than in a veterinary hospital? So it starts with the owner. I really need you, owner, to sit down and think about this for at least an hour. When's the last time you sat down for an hour and thought about why you do what you do and what difference it makes in the planet? If this helps you visualize it in this way, if you or your practice were to have died, and God forbid that happens, but it brings the point home, if they were to have died and there was a picture in the local newspaper or on the local news about your hospital, what would it be? What would the eulogy for your hospital be? What would they say about you? What would they say about how you impacted the world around you? So a purpose statement is literally something that you share with the public that lets them know why your business exists. Most people believe that they open up a business to make money, and whatever your religious proclivities are, whether you believe in God, Buddha, or whatever, I'm not proselytizing, but I believe that God doesn't put you on the planet just to breathe. If you don't breathe, you don't get to stay on the planet. But it's not the reason we exist. So also a business. If you don't make money, the business doesn't exist, but it's not the real reason necessarily that you open a veterinary hospital. And in particular, in veterinary medicine, most of you are not money motivated. So if you don't tell your employees and your clients what you believe in, what they will make up is that you believe in money. And it's one of the reasons that clients so profusely talk about money in our veterinary hospitals is because we give them nothing else to focus on. And so the purpose statement is a place to hit the reset button for your practice. A purpose statement encapsulates what it is that you do on a daily basis and why you charge for that. It's the spirit that brings you to work every day. So a purpose statement sounds something like this: to improve the quality of life of pets and their human families, to make a difference in each person's life in our community, one pet at a time. Your purpose statement could be worn on a t-shirt. If you sponsored a local Little League team, it could be on the back of that Little League team. The purpose statement sums up in one sentence or less, one statement, why it is that you and your staff get up in the morning. And if you aren't living for that purpose statement, presenting that purpose statement on a regular basis, then you have cause to recheck your plan and look at yourself. This is the foundation of your whole hospital. So if you don't know why you get up in the morning, it's going to be really hard for the staff to figure out why you get up in the morning. And I promise you, that won't translate to good service or good intentions, which is where we're starting with the client. So a purpose statement is the why you built the practice, the what you want to be remembered for, and who you want to be remembered by. It's shared with the public and it is shared with your team. So take your time to think about this. This is your stamp of approval on what you do every single day in the veterinary hospital. After you have come up with your purpose statement, you might come up with a couple even, I would run it by your leadership and management team to make sure that they understand what it is that you're asking of them. Once the leadership team is on board, then we take it to the entire staff. You do not really give the staff an input in what the purpose is. They're looking for you to be a leader, and this is your opportunity to say, this is my home, this is my hospital, this is what I believe in, these are the kinds of people I need on my team to be successful. Good luck, and coming up next, we're going to talk about mission and core values and vision and your target market, and that will move us towards the foundation of your pathway plan.